Hello, everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
See, wherever I go, stay ready, stay alert, always prepared for whatever. I see you. There's a seat right here. You can see from all angles. I'm ready. It's time to get down to business. Game time.
Hi, honey. I know you just made it to the library, but love of my life, my hero, my lion, you forgot your A game. So come home, take it, and then you can go and conquer the world, black man. Oh, and one more thing. Would it kill you to just wear some socks? I'm just saying. Love you. And can you bring home some milk?
Oh, man. She's killing me. Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna get my A game. I'm not putting them socks on. I'm good. I'm fly. I'm fresh. I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven and get some milk.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So about today, why the strong and independent narrative or what have you has failed you as a woman. How feminism failed you as a woman. And the main reason why it failed you as a woman is because it made you do what women don't do. See, when feminism first started, women just wanted what women wanted, the things that women want. I don't want to be, restricted from a vote. I don't want to be restricted from having my opinion in places, or really kind of being able to give my insight in certain areas, right? But then I still want to be a woman. I still want to be taken care of. I still want to, have a husband and kids and blase skippy. But as feminism went on, it going from what the suffragettes wanted the second, third, on the 20th wave of feminism, what are we? In the second, third or so wave of feminism, women stopped wanting the stuff that women wanted. And then we got told what we wanted. Women got told that they wanted to be in the forefront in every area and aspect of civilization, life, society, that all of the men were in, and do what the men were doing. And knowing that women don't have the foresight to do these things, women don't have it's not in our wheelhouse. We don't think a certain way in order to be very effective at doing these different things. And what are these different things? Simply put, it forced us into mobility. Mobility is everything that happens outside of your house. And it actually has about 10 main areas. The first area of mobility is like climate, the weather, the geography of places. Having to think about that depending on if you're moving there, if you're setting up business there, if this is a good place to settle a city, things of that nature. Then the next one is population, the growth, the crime rate, the diversity of people, You know what I'm saying? What's the socio-economic status of this place versus this place? Is it a lot of homelessness? Is it a lot of places to live? Is it a lot of opportunities for people to do things? You know, that's kind of stuff. Then you've got labor. What's the jobs like? What's the job market? Am I going to be able to reap Social Security in this place? You know, does this place tax your money when you get paid? You know, what's the state doing over here? What's the state doing over there? Then you got the government, the politics, the laws, you know what I'm saying? Is this a blue state or red state? Is this place that has sales tax or no sales tax? Is this a place that has a lot of tax, Illinois, that, you know what I'm saying, tax you to death, Illinois? Or is it what are the laws like in this place? What, you know, the stuff that concerns me, what are the laws like? Now I gotta look into what's going on with the law over here, because if I got a business, if I'm a woman and I got a business, now I gotta try to look into how does this state handle businesses like mine. I gotta go into the minutia. I gotta go into the details of what's doing that. Then you gotta think about the other thing, protection and security. You know, is this a place that I gotta call the police all the time? Is this a place that doesn't really have a big police presence? It's got a big one, it's got a small one. This is a one-horse town, so they got one fire department. If something goes down, this place is remote, so I'm not going to be able to really get to help if I need it, you know, and all of these sorts of things. What about the technology? Technology is like power, building, the infrastructure, the roads, these types of things, modes of travel, private and public. If I move to another city, doesn't have good public transportation, do I need a car when I go over there? You know, because where I live right now, you don't really need a car. Like, you don't really need a car to get around Chicago, right? Because Chicago has an extensive public transportation system. We got L's, we got buses, you can call an Uber, you know what I'm saying, and all this type of stuff. You got metro trains. So you can get anywhere in the city, really, on public transportation. There are no real remote places in Chicago where you absolutely need a car. Car is convenient, but you don't absolutely need one. And then there's the economics. What about budget? What about taxes? What about the cost of living? What about the resources of this place? As I went through this list just that fast, the eyes of the women listening to me probably glazed over. You can put a 1 in the chat if your eyes glazed over. This is why feminism failed. This is why strong and independent fails you as a woman, because it pushes you into the mobility space. It pushes you into a space where you got to think about all of this stuff that women don't want to think about, because this is man stuff. This is not woman stuff. Case in point is Kamala Harris. Everybody says that her vice presidential office is a complete chaos. Why? Because she's in a position where you have to understand mobility. That strong and independent stuff is what allowed her to get into that position in the first place as a female. This is why females don't do well in these types of leadership positions where you're leading a country, or you look at the cities that have female mayors in them. They are chaotic. This stuff is not in order. Because even with the mayors, you know, you have an advice, you know, you got a cabinet. You've got people that help you, that advise you, that know about these different areas. And a lot of times these women are so stuck on being strong and independent that they fail to listen to people who have a better understanding of these various moving parts of a society and civilization, which is essentially what mobility is. It's all the moving parts of a society. It's all the moving parts that make a civilization and a society go. This is all stuff women don't want to do. We don't even want to do stuff like the sink clogged up. Man, call a plumber. We ain't really trying to get in there and get all in the pipes and try to figure out exactly why it's clogged up. We don't even care why it's clogged up. We just want somebody to come fix it. Okay? That's what we want to do. And see, they tricked you with that strong and independent stuff because they forced you out to deal with all of these various things that's going on in the world that you don't even like thinking about in the first place. Okay, how many women are truly aware and abreast of their state law on any given subject? You pick a subject. We don't know unless we went into politics or unless somehow we found ourselves close to it somehow, so we happen to know information about it. But other than that, we don't care. If we're not being directly affected by something, women don't even care about it. We don't care about what's going on in the appellate courts of our counties. Like, I don't care what goes on in Cook County appellate courts. I don't even know. I don't know who the judges are. I don't even really care. I don't go to court. Long as I ain't got to talk to them. That's all I care about. I just want you to leave me alone so I can do my daily stuff. Go to work, drive, run my little errands, take care of my house, take care of myself. That's all I want to do. And that's really all that women have ever really wanted to do. If we were to crash land on an island, if it was you and if it was 4 women and 4 men that crashed on an island somewhere, okay, the women aren't trying to think of how to build all the infrastructure or what needs to come first, what we need to do. You know, we need to get the shelter. Somebody need to figure out the food. So that we want men to do that. And if they don't do it, we gonna be looking at them like, what good are you? If the women gotta put our heads together to say, okay, well, girl, how we gonna get these little huts up? Because we need some type of little huts. Is it any, girl, I don't know how to put them leaves together, girl. Do anybody know how? We don't know how to chop no wood. Okay, we ain't even got no axe. So we got an axe. Girl, anybody bring no axe. Girl, it's just some little wood laying around, girl. See, can we put something together like that? Can you light a fire, girl? I don't know the first thing about lighting a fire. See, that's why strong and independent is a failed experiment for women. That's why when times get hard, women sell their bodies. That's why when times get tough, women start turning to the men that they know to fix it. Because we don't know how to fix it. We don't even want to know how to fix it. We just want it to work. If the economy starts falling, we're going to be looking to the men that's in government, that's in these positions of power to fix the economy. Don't ask me. I don't want to know. Just give me a stimmy check. Is that the fix? Okay, well, just give it to me. I don't want to be put out because the pandemic had me without a job. So if giving me $2,000 a month in stimulus checks is what keeps me afloat and that's what fixes it, then okay, fine. Just give it to me. That's what fixes it. And just fix the economy so I can go back to work. It failed you because you're a woman and it put you in a completely male space. The building of society and infrastructure has always been the wheelhouse of men. That has always been something that specifically men have done. And they fooled you into thinking that you could do it too, just as effectively, just as efficiently as the men, and you can't. Even when we think about the literal infrastructure, how many female-led construction companies or anything like that are out there building and paving roads? How many females are out there building skyscrapers? How many females are out there building bridges? You remember what happened to that bridge with the female-led construction? It fell apart because we don't even do that. Even in a literal sense, we don't do that. We don't build stuff. We just want it to work. We just want to get over there and the stuff that got built, that men build, works. That is all that we have ever wanted to happen. Let's just be real. Let's just not cap on that, okay? Can we just not do that? Can we just have a real woman moment? Okay, have a real woman moment and say, I don't want to think about mobility. My eyes glaze over just at the word. Okay? I don't think about who my alderman is, what they stand for, how that affects the schools in my community, how that's going to affect the jobs in my community, how that's going to affect the opportunities that I have, you know what I'm saying, in my community to do this, that, and a third. I just want to be able to move to a place if I can afford it, and just the stuff that I need to work, just work. That's all. Women just wanted access to stuff. But the real reality is you didn't want to do the stuff. You just wanted access to it. You just didn't want to be told no, that you couldn't come over here to do nothing. We don't need you to do this. We don't need your hand in this. We don't need your opinion on it. You go do woman stuff. That feminism told you wasn't no such thing as woman stuff, man stuff. It was just people stuff, and that was a lie. It's a wonder that women are unhappy because it's annoying for us to even think of any of that stuff. If stuff break down, if you're in your apartment or your home and you got central air, and the central air, the little thing outside go out, you're not trying to figure out how to fix it. You're getting on the horn. Is this the HVAC people? Yeah, it's out. Can you send somebody to come to like ASAP? Because it's hot. Okay, it's hot. And the AC is out. Okay, you will be here tomorrow morning. What time? 9 o'clock. Okay, somebody will be here to give you access. Right. Okay, thank you so much. That's what we want. Something break down on your car. You ain't trying to get under there to figure out, is it the transmission? Listen, back on the horn. Yes, is this the auto center? Yeah, it's something going on with my car. I can drive it, but can I make an appointment to bring my car in? Okay. Yeah, because it's not starting right. You know, I could get it started, but, it's stalled and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. That's your job. Let me bring it in there. Okay? All right, thank you. And what do we want? We don't care what the mechanic did. He can sit there and explain it to us, but as long as we can get in the car and roll right, who cares? I went to get my car serviced probably a little less than a month ago. It was like earlier this month. And he gave me a printout of the stuff that was wrong with it. Now, because I got the background I understood what he said. I understood exactly what was going on with the car once he explained it. Okay, fine. I understand that. I know what those parts are. I know what that is. I know what the function of those things are. But even withstanding that, when he got to getting into the details of what he did to fix it, I didn't want to be rude, so I didn't say nothing. But I'm sitting there looking like, I don't care. Is it fixed? Yes. Okay, well, I got to give me the key. I done paid for it. Where's parked at? Is my car ready? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know nothing about nothing else because I don't care about nothing else. I just want it to work. And that's why Strong and Independent didn't help you. Because you never wanted to go out there and do it on your own. Because even as a quote unquote strong and independent woman, you still want men to come do stuff. You still want men to come do stuff. I don't care if you do pay them to do it. The point is, you don't want to do it. So you still availing yourself of men in the arena of mobility, in the arena of the world. We don't want to know how the world works. It's not even within really our line of thought. We don't care how it works. Okay? This is why women don't go into STEM, because STEM is attached to mobility, because it is like the building blocks of how stuff is made or how society is built. Science, technology, engineering, and mechanics. That's all mobility stuff. And talking about there aren't enough women who are going to school for STEM, because we don't want to hear it. There's nobody stopping us from getting into these classes. There's nobody stopping us from getting into these different professions. We don't want to get into those professions. Okay? This is why women go into stuff like social work. This is why women go into stuff like psychology, because we live in the mind. Women live in the abstract. That's appealing to us. Socializing, anything where we have to socialize, we have to deal with the people and the psychology of the people, the behavior of the people, the energy of people, when we have to deal with that stuff, that's more our wheelhouse. This is why we have much more women getting into stuff like that. When we're talking about the different sciences, then in the different technologies and engineering and mechanics, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay? I don't need that. Let the men do that. Women aren't trying to figure out how the electrical grid works. We just want to flick the light on. I'm mad if it flicker. If these lights go out right now, I'm mad. Because back on the horn. Yeah, this ComEd. Yeah, my light's out. It's an outage. Oh, how long the outage going to be? You don't know. Oh, I need to charge this phone. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. This is why it failed. And women are constantly believing this lie over and over and over until they live the lie. And then it's like, oh, wait a minute, these is lies. I don't even like this. I want a man to come do this. I want a man to come do this. Even a hyena want a man to come do some stuff. That's why they calling in trying to get married and all that kind of stuff, because I want a man to come do this. I'm tired of being in the house by myself. Yeah, I got a 6 figures and the house is nice and all that, yada, yada, yada. I'm tired of being up in here when stuff breaks, it's got to fall on me. That's the main complaint you'll hear women. I'm tired of stuff falling on me. Why I got to do it? This is the part. Stop lying about being happy single, because you not. You want a man that's around to do the stuff that you don't want to do. That's period point blank. Period point blank. And I wish that you would stop lying about that. You're not happy single. You're not having fun. You're not having fun coming up out of your pocket for every little thing. There's no relief nowhere. It's just you. And feminism told you that you could do it. Boop! Knock it off. Because you can't do it. Because you mad because you got to do it. That's why a lot of you got attitude. Because you mad. You mad at the whole wide world because you can feel like the world is on your shoulders. Because the world don't belong on our shoulders. The world belong on men's shoulders. We just help carry it like in the back. He got the world on his shoulders. We just kind of, we got the little support bar. And we help hold it up in the back. But we don't want we don't want him to transfer the world to our shoulders. No. So the question on the table from me to you, is are you going to ever admit that it was a failed thing because you don't want to deal with how all the ways the world works in order to navigate in it? Because that's what men were there to do, to help women navigate the physical world, because that's not our wheelhouse. So are you going to admit that? And then if you're able to admit that strong and independent worked against you as a woman, my next question is what you're going to do about it. Because the solution to all of this is putting yourself in a position to have a man around you that's going to offer you the leadership so he can deal with mobility and you just support it. That'll make you much happier. Women are mad because being in that world doesn't fulfill us. It actually drains from us. It actually takes from us because we don't know how to give to that. We don't know how to give to that. It takes too much. It exacts too much of a toll from women to always constantly be forced to deal in the workings and the inner workings of the infrastructure of a society and civilization. We don't want to do that. Even those of us who have had to do that, we don't like it. It's annoying. We're annoyed. Okay, I know I'm annoyed. I'm figuring you annoyed too if you tell the truth about it. If you tell the truth and shame the devil, I'm figuring you annoyed too. So my advice, get yourself together as a woman so that you actually can present yourself in a way where a man wants to navigate for you. But you're going to have to drop being honorary and entitled, and for most of all, drop that strong and independent narrative out of your head. It's already got you messed up in the game. It messed up your mama in the game and her mama, okay? And possibly her mama. So we got several generations of women messed up in the game. And I'm trying to help you, not you, meaning whatever woman is listening within the sound of my voice, trying to help you out, sis. You don't want to be messed up in the game. You don't want to continue to be messed up in the game, okay? So I advise you to get yourself underneath some leadership, some system, order, and structure. Stop being honorary. The strong and independent thing failed. It's time for us to admit that. It's time for women to just admit that and just move on from that. And just, because listen, you're not real strong and independent. And when things go left, you start selling box. Okay? Because I don't know where all that education and mobility went, when you don't know how to deal in society to get you a couple of dollars where you ain't got to sell your dignity and sell your soul. All right? So just think about that for me. Hit the like button. I know y'all listening to this. Y'all done piled in here. You ain't hit the like button not one time. I need you to go out there and hit the like button for me. After you hit the like button, after you like, then I need you to share and subscribe to the channel if you have not. We are closing in on 10,000 subscribers. And I cannot thank you guys enough for your participation and your support. So subscribe to the channel if you have not. Okay? Once again, I am the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.